Okay, everybody, welcome back to Tomb Raider Remastered on PS4, Level 3, The Lost Valley. This is Steve again, and if you're finding these videos, I appreciate you following along. This is my favorite my favorite level in the entire game, and I mean, I kind of referenced this in a previous one, but like, born in 1990, 5 years old when this game comes out, I mean, they're throwing dinosaurs at you. I just couldn't get enough, but so we'll see that in a little bit. Note starting this level, you can get the shotgun down that way and you can get it done early, like right now if you want. And that's not the way I was taught, so I'm just going to get it later at the end of the level. You can be cinematic and jump down the waterfall if you'd like over there, and then climb out of the water. Kind of pay for it though, because then they're waiting for you when you climb out. So I just like to come down the side here. Alright. And I'm pretty sure we've already killed half the enemies in this level. You do not have to go this way. I'm doing it just to clear it, but it's a complete dead end, and there's not even an item. It's literally just their den. There's nothing here. I'm not worried about taking damage though, because we're getting all the meta packs. I mean, like, you know, Jurassic Park comes out in '93, and I'm obsessed with dinosaurs, and I have all the toys, especially the raptors. I mean, the raptors are, like, all over the marketing at that time. They're literally telling kids, like, love our velociraptors. So, just to know that, like, they were in the game right here, like what we're about to see, it blew my mind back then. Fake as they look now. And the level just looks so much prettier now that it's touched up. I wonder if they left a texture up there that's unfinished. Interesting, that little red up top. I never noticed that before. Anyway, run forward, and when you get to about right here. So the coolest enemy in the game is about to run around the corner, and when he does, your best option if you're not used to this game is to hide in one of the many alcoves in the wall, starting right there and going upward. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kick his ass. Tyrannosaurus Rex, ladies and gentlemen. His head pixelated into the ground. Feeling a little spoiled having that health bar. The original version, you're just left to wonder how much health they have. But anyway, the next series of moves we have to make revolve around entering those little alcoves I mentioned. That looks like it's one of them, but it's not. So let's move up here. Let's move up here. Alright, this is the first. doesn't go anywhere, this one. It's more just a really good vantage point for shooting the T-Rex if you need a place to hide, and it's up high too. Also, if you can get to, if you know, get to that bridge, you can. It's a great way to shoot him. But reverse back a little bit and go into this one here. They really don't have much health. You know, I still have the memory the last time I played this was on the Plus campaign, and I'd never done that before, obviously, because I hadn't played it before, because it's only on this version. And man, they have a lot of health in that one, so it's nice to see them going down quickly here. Alright, climb all the way to the top. And we're looking for 3 cogs. Here's number 1. Careful on your way back down here. It's designed in a way that you could skip a step and lose some good damage. So I prefer to just kinda... There we go. Alright, there are goodies and secrets all along the wall here. All the way down that way. The first one is tucked in the corner. Shotgun shells. This next one's a lot more interesting. As far as secrets go, I actually really like it. It can be kind of spacey though, texture-wise. So climb up here. Probably guess where we're going. Careful not to miss the magnet cliffs on the ground here, they blend in decently. And there's no reason to be careful on the way down, just let yourself drop. Okay, beautiful. I think we covered that area right there, so let's keep going down this way. And get ready to shoot the 2 fuckers that come out of the temple. Plenty of space to avoid them. So the next secret we want to find, we have to get on top of that roof. So you just gotta do a short series of jumps. Sorry, I'm really tired. Starting over here, and I should be able to get this pretty easily. This was a nightmare the first time I did it. I still recall being a kid and doing this with my brother and my stepdad, and we did this over and over again because we just didn't have the hands for this kind of game yet. It is tricky if you're not used to it. It's just a series of standing jumps. And the last one is a running jump, I believe. Yeah, definitely. Just do a running jump. And there's lots of good stuff on this roof here. 3 or 4 items. 4. And, ooh, careful, you fall from there, you're dead, I think. Yeah, well, it'll be very close. Anyway, to safely get down from the roof, we can just head to this corner. No need to backtrack. Just drop down into the slope over here. Does all the work for you. Even puts you right in the position to enter the temple. I know there's a cog to the right here. I don't think there's anything to the left. I'm positive there's nothing to the left, actually. Alright, we have 2 out of 3 now. Okay. That's well lit. I want to put a curtain on that if you're trying to hide it. And if you drop here in the wrong way, you can take a bit of damage, so just kind of... I did alright there. This is where I'm going to show the first true example of what I meant before about the cheat mechanic for jumping. If you walk to the ledge and you tap backward one time, all you need geometrically is that amount of space to make the long jump. So just hold forward and hold square, and as long as when you get in the air you hold X, she will 100% of the time grab the ledge. It's automatic. Get to the lowest point of the bridge here and hang and drop to avoid any damage, or to take, you might take a little anyway, but yeah, alright, we did everything we needed to do here. Checking in my head, yeah, we're good. Say goodbye to our dinosaur friends. Still just going through it in my head. I know we got everything, but I hate missing secrets, so I'm kind of OCD about that. Alright. One of those spots, again, if you go too fast and drop in the wrong way, you could take a good amount of damage, so just watch your step. Make our way back up once we came. Forgive me, I'm getting some water. Alright. Just like the secret I mentioned before, where we had to jump to get to the rooftop. Again, this is another part I just have a clear memory of. Me and my brother and my stepdad fucked this up over and over again. But it's a long jump this way. I mean, if you fall in the water, by the way, the current takes you over the waterfall, so every time you have to climb back up. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but if you're falling over and over again, it gets annoying. Another running jump. A standing jump, staying to the left to avoid the indent in the top. Standing jump over here. Get as far to the right as possible, do a standing jump. You can, if you want, jump straight from here to that ledge, but I'm tired right now, so I'm playing it safe. We'll just go around. Alright. So, I'm probably guess what we're gonna put here. Yeah, I hope you grabbed all those cogs, because having to go back and find out which one you didn't get really stinks. There is another secret to get here, and I think we should be able to... Yeah, we're free to see these now, so just kind of drop. I don't even think you have to shimmy, because I think we just closed the dam. But again, I'm exhausted and I'm not thinking straight, so I'm going to shimmy all the way over. There's another secret. Let's do a meta pack count. 11 and 7, yeah, see, we're already set. And all those shotgun rounds we've been picking up are about to pay off, because here's our first weapon to pick up. But we will only use that when it's necessary. Ammo is precious. This is a long swim right here, so you might want to save your game before you do it if you're not experienced. I mean, it's straightforward, but his controls are old and retro. And I'm using the D-pad, because that's the only way I'm used to. Okay. Final secret. I think this is the last one in here. They wouldn't give you 4, would they? No, we're good. So this is the main area where the water was running, and I think I think you have to take damage here. Maybe try and hang and drop. Yeah, a little bit. You probably could have jumped to that corner, but whatever. Do your best impersonation of Harrison Ford in The Fugitive and hop over the falls, well, which are no longer there. This is your last chance to go back and get anything that you missed, because we're done with the Lost Valley.